Thanks for tuning into the Urban Scope podcast. I'm back with another hip hop topic. And I was just thinking about Jay Z earlier and all the controversy that he's going through. And if he will ever release another project or album, how epic that project will be. Because there has been a lot of controversy with Jay Z, um, not really even self inflicted, but just more so on the conspiracy side about things about surrounding him and Rock Nation and whatever and everything that comes with. And we know Jay is one of the most clever and slick artists of our time that leaves no stone unturned. So if he has an album, he's definitely going to address these things. And when he's addressed them, it's going to be impactful, and it's going to be one of those songs where or at projects where it's going to be very personal. And I think Jay Z's one of those type of artists to do that, and he will diss people respectfully, for the most part, and put out those slick, clever lines that you'll be able to get, and you're like, wow, I never thought of somebody's name that way, or I never thought of somebody's situation that way. So it's going to be very interesting to see if he does release this project because the last time he released an album was 444 solo project in 2027, and a lot has changed since then. And his name has been ran through the mud for the most part. Whether it's the Super Bowl controversies with Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar, or the Drake disses, and Drake has a lot of bars coming from Jay Z eventually. Drake has a lot of subliminal disses, so Jay Z is looking to counteract that. The Jaguar Wright allegations, which sounded absurd, of course, all the Rock Nation allegations of them just being involved with the legal system and setting people up, and the management situation and everything that encompasses that. So there's going to be a lot of talk. He's going to address all of these things, even the Beyonce snub for the Country Music Awards and country music accolades and things like that. So he's going to address everything, and he's not going to leave any stone unturned. So we can expect a lot of controversy, a lot of great music, and a lot of personal jabs coming from Jay Z in a subliminal type diss when it comes to it. Because he hasn't talked about a project and hasn't been really active. But Jay Z has those gears grinding all the time. He's always thinking. So he's definitely one of those guys that, you know, when you think the sleeping dog is lying, he'll get up when you least expect it. So Jay Z's definitely going to have to address all of these things. But a lot has changed over rap music over the last 10 years as well. Rap has gotten a lot younger. When you think about an artist like NBA YoungBoy, the fan base that he has, whether black, white, whatever, he has all kind of demos, for him, and he's not even on the radio or basically on social media. So it's crazy in the impact that he has with that kind of group. So all of these different things will come up, but I'm not going to ask the silly question: is Jay Z past his prime, or has he passed his time of putting out an album? Because he's one of those artists that can always put out a project, i.e., a Nas. But Nas stays active and releases something like every year, so he's never out of the loop, and he does work with a lot of younger artists and supporting a lot of younger artists and younger producers as well. Jay Z's pretty much had the same team for a while, minus a Dame Dash, but he's kept Memphis Bleak, he's kept Guru around, he's kept the gamut, Beyonce and all these other great artists around him. So he has the foundation still. And that's the importance, or one of the most underrated qualities of Jay Z, is having that same team, because he don't have yes men for the most part. He has people that'll tell him the truth, and he's able to see the game for what it is. But I do expect that next album to be epic, to be game changing, to shake up a lot of things once he releases this album, because a lot of people been getting different disses off and shots, and putting out a lot of false information and things like that. So he's definitely gonna make people pay for it in some kind of way. Uh, but I think this concert at Yankee Stadium, if it happens, I think it's a precursor to an album, because I think he's trying to warm up for a tour or something. Because I think he still has one more album in him. So is this Yankee Stadium a precursor to the album and tour that he will do for a final one? Kind of like that Michael Jackson "This Is It" tour. I think he will plan something in that fashion because I think he will sell out arenas all over the country, all over the world, really. He's a global act for the most part. So, and especially if he brings Beyonce with him, I think they'll sell out easily and tickets will be through the roof. So I wonder if this Yankee Stadium tour is more of a bigger picture and people are not seeing it. But I definitely will keep an eye on it. But definitely until next time, I'll see you next time.